my D&D campaign is over. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Let me get my hat back on. Okay, it took a long time, just as it took a long time for me to get to the soda, given to me by my now ex-girlfriend, Bloomer's Blueberry Cream Soda, celebratory drink to celebrate a campaign well done. Well, it's done. I don't know if it's done well. It is an ending I can accept. An ending I put there to allow. It's done. But enough. Let's have some soda. Come here. Oh wait, this needs a bottle opener, doesn't it? Crap. Is that the sign of a good soda, right? Need a bottle opener to get it off. Come on. Blueberry cream. It's delicious. No, seriously, you gotta get this brand of soda. Wisconsin brand, made in Monroe, Wisconsin. It's delicious. Back on point. The campaign is done. The players, very surprised. I think they've been surprised, I should say, with how it all played out. That's the Dungeon Master's hope, that everyone is surprised with how things played out and went. There was literally an argument of how they wanted to go through with something, because things were falling apart around them. I'm a little worried they're kind of pissy, because again, it's been a long time. I believe I've already said this. Long time coming. Is it a satisfactory end? No. Because the world's dead. Everyone died, and they don't exist. That's okay. It's an end. And I kind of hinted to them, I don't know if they understood, that the game could be salvaged. This world, I mean. Not the game itself. Because the game is over. The story is told, and that's how it all ended. It's possible to go and play back and change things, because D&D is effectively forever. I will not do a long campaign again, which is kind of strange, because the idea I originally put around this was a long campaign. I kept building up on it to pass the time while I was making this game happen. And now going through with it, and the ending's here, oof, I just want it to be a short adventure, or a series of short adventures to build up to it. They're epic characters, if I ever do it, and they ever wanted to do it. That's the one thing. The players have to want to play. And thus far, it's really just was yesterday that the adventure finished up. We will have to see what their thoughts on the matter is, because right now they're going to be playing a new campaign. I'm going to be a player once more, and yeah, it's been a long time. I am all about, like, me not being the DM anymore, letting others get their chops in and make something happen, because god damn, I don't like things being stagnant and to one rule, you know? There's one guy saying things. It's gonna happen, because I've been DMing long enough that people sort of look to me to what is right and what can or cannot be done. And certain methods of play as well, and mine sucks. That's the way I feel, at least. About the way it ended, which was not the way it was supposed to play out. You see, for the Christmas in the past, I gave a PC character to my mom as a gift. And then I wrote it to her saying, like, if you ever wanted to play in my game, or a game that I'm making, you can bring in this character, and we can have fun. And the actual character I made her was pretty much invincible in comparison to everything that was in the game that is just finished up. No one could bypass her spell resistance. There's really nothing she couldn't hit, no save she couldn't make, nothing she couldn't kill if that's what her intent was. And as was shown with the last boss, if you will. I just want to drink it. I just want to. So the last boss was pretty much unbeatable. Could not be killed whatsoever, lest they appeased certain powers within the city. They didn't go to any of the powers. They just saw the center of the city. They went straight to it, to the super-powered boss. If they had done them like proper players and, you know, sought out the powers to depower him, it would have been a very simple battle, very easy. But in this battle, he had the regeneration of a Tarrasque, the reflecting ability of a Tarrasque. His smiting attacks were doubled, and anytime he was attacked, when he wasn't attacking them, he would get allies to assist him. It did suck, and it would have been interesting battle if they just played it as they would normally. However, that PC I gave my mom simply walked up to the boss, hit him a few times, done. Went knocked out completely to the floor. The regeneration kept him alive, and he immediately tried to get back up and punch her, but she could not be stopped, and literally the fight was over. And really, that made a much different ending than what they had there, because pretty much the PCs would not be able to fight off the guy as they were. They were really just going to kill him. If they appeased one of the powers in the city, he would have no regeneration and he would have died. What they did with in this scenario was basically keep knocking him out with the dancing weapon that she had and her own weapons, and trap him in a cage of force after stealing everything off his person. In the end, we got a very different ending where we got to talk to the last boss for a bit, and what his secret goals were, because I think his reveal of who he was a surprise. It was a secret for a while, if you will. Yeah, I didn't expect that, but it played out well. This is my mom's only second use to the character. I don't know if she'll ever get to use it again, because I'm not going to be running a game in a while, and I don't think anyone will want that PC character as written in any game, because it's meant for epic level play, if anything. She's a level 23rd cleric, Paragon, and that's really not a PC option at all. It's meant for monsters and all that. So effectively, she's like level 30 plus in terms of what she is. In the end, I wanted the ending to be more than just the battle, and that's what it turned out. And I'm glad it turned out that way, because they came into that thing expecting a fight, and they fought it like a fight, but in the end, they came against something they could not win by fighting. And in the end, they did lose because of simple actions they took. As it goes. The story is never over. It could be come back to. I still have to discuss things and talk with them, write the last adventure summary, and campaign effectively done. There's so many things that were left unsaid in that campaign, and I wanted to speak on it with the fellas at the end of the session, but really it was rather rushed, that last bit of the campaign, and there was no means to actually talk with me about the game and all that. Which was the hope. But it's going to be a future thing, I suppose. Smooth. Get it. Looking forward to actually being a player again after we get through this ruckus of talking with the guys and all their questions they have. So many things are left unfinished. They had a lot of spare PCs that were out in the world doing their thing, including one by my older brother who went through a lot of crap and did some things that were pretty horrendous, and we never got to finish his story, if you will. And that story could effectively never be told because of how they played it and what they did. But in the end, I'm always a fan of reusing PCs in other games, and that guy could effectively exist in another reality, and that's fine. I can do with that. I can deal. Looking forward to the short adventures that I have in store for the guys, if I ever get to them. And, you know, if all else, I could always use modules. I want to use modules. I got a lot of dungeon magazines that I could work with and have fun with. And, yeah. So really all I gotta say on that. I'm still kind of in one of those state of minds that are like, I can't believe it's done, you know, sort of thing. Even though, you know, I knew it was coming and, yeah. Can't believe it happened so quick and so fluidly. So good. The game is over, and there are so many more worlds than these to explore. And looking forward to seeing what games and ideas everyone else has and building upon that, because that is the thing that has been missing for a while. We'll see how it goes. Cheers. I gotta go out to Monroe at some point to get more. Dang it.